Speaking of at-risk groups, in doing reading about all of this and paying attention to issues of air quality, seen from a number of different sources that there are some links between poor air quality and increased risk from COVID-19. Here in North Brooklyn, we have a number of residents who live near things like the Brooklyn Queens Express, out for certain industrial facilities that their emissions impact the air quality. What would you say to people who live in these places about COVID-19
Well,
and air?
you're right, Lael. There's definitely more and more emerging literature from scientists, and that's a key thing. When you're seeking out information, please follow the science, please follow the CDC, the WHO, and your state and federal guidelines, because they're really important. So yes, air pollution, more and more literature is saying that what happens when you breathe in high air particulates, these particles called PM, particulate matter in the air, very small, can be inhaled very easily, and they're given off by trucks and high traffic. And what we found with these air pollutants is that they can cause what we call inflammation. And inflammation is also what COVID causes in the lungs. So it could act and it could combine and act together. So you want to be cautious. Now, the hot weather coming, and of course you want to keep your windows open, especially in the spring and times like now, which is beautiful out. But when you open the windows, of course, you're getting more air pollutants, especially living on major highways. And so people at higher risk want to be especially cautious of that. And as far as the walks, as we just talked about, if you want to go walking, you definitely want to find a place to go, maybe the park. And as I said, just keep walking, put your mask on, and if you're concerned, turn in the opposite direction when you see a person coming. You want to get away from the air pollution, especially if you're a high risk group. So keep your windows closed if there's a lot of traffic. Although we know that 70% of all air pollution gets into the home. You could try circulating, get fans. Fans are helpful. But be very cautious for high-risk people who are going out for their mental health, for getting some fresh air and some sunshine. Be careful where you walk. You don't want to walk near the highway. You try to go somewhere where there's more trees and less cars, because there is an emerging link.